Right, I am back on the road and I am heading west. So I'm going to go past Mercia and I'm headed to a place where there are hot springs. Hopefully there's somewhere to park the van. I have read the reviews, so hopefully that'll be alright. Yeah, and you can get in the hot water. It's one of these places where you smother yourself with mud, I think. Healing mud with all these minerals. So yeah, that is my next destination, and I'm gradually making my way towards Portugal. I've been in touch with Bram, the Dutch guy I met the other night, well, about a week ago now. So hopefully going to meet up with him there. So enough waffling. I've got 2.5 hours driving, and I shall be there hopefully with somewhere to stay for the night. Happy days. Right, back on the road. Back on the road. Right, slight change of plan. I stopped at services to get a sandwich and a bottle of Fanta, and messaged Bram, the old mucker from the Netherlands, and he's a bit further ahead than me. But he stopped driving for now. He's at a little caravan place, motorhome place. So slight detour, but I'm going to go and meet him this evening. Instead of heading to the hot springs, I'll guess I'll go there tomorrow. We'll probably both go, and yeah, see what that's like. So probably have a nice chilled out evening, couple of beers tonight. About an hour and 20 minutes away. So yeah, he said he's going to put some beers in the fridge. Good lad, good lad. So I've just come through a really dry region. Occasional orchard, and there's a massive one on the left now. God, there's thousands of trees there. You can see that, and there's actually a bit of green, a lot of trees, a bit of woodland in the well, in the view, and on my right hand side. But yeah, now I'm coming into I think this is probably the most inland I've been actually. Solar panel farm on the left hand side as well. Yeah, but these hills, I guess I'm kind of going up towards there. It seems a bit cooler as well, so whether that's because I'm inland. But those hills, I wonder if I can zoom in. Stunning landscapes. Probably just over half an hour from my destination now. So yeah, I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. I think it's on the edge of a little town, so yeah, I'll find out when I get there. Exploring time. So I've just gone past 3 signs. The first one said Andalusia, so I'm now in Andalusia. The second one said Geopark of Granada, so I'm in a geopark, which is a designation. And Charnwood, back home where I live, is also a geopark, which is pretty cool. And the next sign, I couldn't read it quick enough, but it did have an image of what appeared to be a Neanderthal skull. So maybe there's some, there've been some ancient finds. So for those of you like paleoanthropology, there might be some Neanderthals type stuff here. And in these hills, I can imagine there's probably caves. The old theme of caves coming back. Maybe they found some caves with some Neanderthal remains in them. We shall see. It's looking pretty cloudy. Definitely feels colder. Yeah, I'm about to get my trousers on. I've been in shorts for the last few days, pretty much. And I'm probably about 8 minutes from my destination. That's where you're going. So I found my mate Bram. And what's the name of this town?
You know, I don't even know.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But yeah, he's. I came to meet him here, and it's 10 degrees colder here than it is anywhere else. So I've had a bit of an explore around. There's a few bars, and we're going to go find one now. Go and have a beer.
Yep.
And then probably head over to the hot springs tomorrow. And get in some nice warm water.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. What a difference a day makes. I've had a bit of a lie-in, just got up, having a coffee. We were baking in the sunshine yesterday, and I've driven inland a bit, but I've woken up and there's snow on the mountains. Seriously. It sounded like it was raining a lot in the night, probably sort of sleety stuff, but it's obviously colder up there on the hills, and it's actually settled. So yeah, cool. I'm gonna head south where it's a bit warmer. It's quite windy still, although it seems to be calming down. The sun's coming out, which is nice. But I think I'm gonna head towards these hot springs, go and have a look, check it out. Bram's next to me there. Not seen him this morning. So the bar we went to last night, we ordered a couple of beers, just small ones, and sat down, and he brings out some tapas, so a couple of pieces of bread with like a fat piece of tortilla on the top and some crisps on the plate. It's like, okay, so we're thinking, do we have to pay for this? If we eat it, do we have to pay for it? Don't know. Well, I ain't bothered, I'll eat it, I'll pay for it, I don't mind. We ordered another couple of beers, and then another plate comes out. These two little mini burgers, little sesame buns with a little burger in the middle with a salad. Okay. I'm thinking, yeah, we're probably, if you eat it, you're probably going to charge it at the end. So we ate them. Nice. We ordered a couple more beers. And what came out that time? Oh, a couple of croquettes. Quite big ones, and a little tub of olives. And he had one that had a chorizo in the middle. I had one that had sort of fish and potato in the middle, and it was tasting. We ate the olives. Then we ordered another beer, and no plate came out this time. And yeah, we drank up, and then went to leave, and we were like kind of thinking, what are we gonna have to pay? What's it gonna be? €20. So 8 beers, 4 each between us. Not pints. We're on the continent, so smaller beers. Yeah, £2.50 or €2.50 a beer. No charge for the tapas. So yeah, this part of Spain, certainly here, certainly at that bar, they give you free tapas with every drink, every round. Jobs are good. Because I just had a light dinner. I'd bought a tin of sort of a cassoulet type thing, sort of haricot beans with a bit of sausage in it and stuff like that, which is good. But yeah, nice evening. We weren't particularly late, but I think I'm a bit worn out. So yeah, I do feel a little bit run down. So a bit throaty, but maybe the healing mineral waters of the hot springs will sort me out. See what it's like when I get there, because if it's as wintry feeling as it is here, I might not want to go in. But saying that, if it's 40 degrees in the water, I probably will want to go in. It's only about an hour away, so like I say, I've had a late start. See what it's like when I get there. Oh, and the town we're in is Pueblo de Don Fadrique. So, town of Don Fadrique, who was, I did look him up last night. I think he repopulated the town after the Moors got kicked out in the 1500s, late 1500s, or in the 1500s at some point. Yeah, and sort of successfully rebuilt the town, populating it with people from nearby places, and planting vines, and I guess they had sheep for a wool industry. Yeah, a little bit of history for you, but actually quite a nice little town. A few little bars, a few little shops. Quite a pretty little town. Yeah, there you go. So the last couple of villages, if you check out this building on the right, it's built into the rocks. Little cave houses. So cool. Yeah, so these on the right here, you can see that. They're all built into the rocks, into the cliffs. How cool is that? If I see some more that I can get better footage of, I'll try and show you. Oh wow, even along here. Yeah, look at this. These places are all going into the rocks. That is amazing. So I've taken a detour onto this little road because over there on the cliffs there's loads of holes where people have been building their homes historically. And I'll just stopped here because here's some here. I mean, a bit more than an earth lodge. These are obviously more modern ones that have that's pretty cool. And here's one that someone's still in, I guess. But on the cliffs on the left hand side, I wanted to get a bit closer so I could film it. There's a lady here thinking, who's this driving down here? I bet not many people drive down here. Yeah, she's looking at me thinking, who's that? I hope I can get out the other end. Yeah, these cliffs up in front. Hopefully I can get some footage. I'll just pause you for a minute. We'll try and zoom in because the sun's not in my favour. So these holes, they're man-made. God knows how they got up into them. There's more along there. Yeah, I just had to get a bit closer because that is really cool. Wonder how old they are. So I have arrived at the destination. There's loads of camper vans around. All down the road up there, low down here. all different nationalities. So I'm heading down to have a look at this warm water. And here it is. I've put my hand in and it's pretty warm. I'll be getting in there later. Yeah, that looks super cool. I didn't really want to film too much. Lots of people in there. And all of this, when you see this reddish plant, is all a big lake. Don't think there's much water in it now. It's very dry, even though we did have some rain last night. I thought I'd just go for a little walk because there's loads of caves in this hill. I'm not sure how safe it is, but I'm going to go and have a look, have a little peruse. There's little cave holes. Let's have a little explore. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm probably going to make myself something in the back of the van as well. Okay, I didn't expect this. If there's anyone home. This is so cool. Wow. This is so cool. The mattress here. God, it keeps going. Ceiling's caved in a bit here. Another room here. Wow, I did not expect that. I just saw the hole and thought, didn't think it'd really go anywhere. Didn't expect to see a bloody house down here. That's one hole. Let's go and have a look at the next. Over there. Oh, it's quite warm in here. This is so cool. Wow. Oh. There are more holes. There's another one. Steep hole. Crawl into it. Oh, it's a nest, bird nest. That's as far as this one goes. It's so cool. That's so cool. What a place. Let's see if we can find another one. Low ceilings in this one. Pretty much be on my hands and knees. I can imagine it's just silted up. Okay, I'm not going to go down there. Oops. Super cool. Absolutely amazing. There's the pool down there. Morning all. Just having my coffee. Yeah, I didn't end up going in the water yesterday in the end. It didn't look that clean, to be honest, and I'm not really feeling that enthusiastic about it this morning either. I mean, it's a pretty grey and windy day, and it's not really that appealing. Not feeling it really. Yesterday, Bram turned up and I showed him those caves. We had a bit of a walk with his dog Indy. And then I sat and edited. Finally got around to do some editing, and then I went for another walk down into down there, basically into the where you see all the red stuff. There's like lots of little willow trees. It's like a floodplain basically to a river. So I walked down and found the river in the middle of that, over there, and yeah, and sort of came back, cooked some dinner, and then me and Bram had a few beers, and kind of got an early night. Got some much needed rest, sleep. But yeah, I think I'm going to hit the road. I'm undecided which way to go, to be honest. Well, I know which way to go. I'm going to go east, but whether to go back down towards the coast, or I was going to go sort of towards Portugal and enter Portugal about a quarter of the way up, but I'm undecided whether to go down to the south and get to Gibraltar. I've not made my mind up yet, but I do need to find a toilet. Back in the van, the old toilet missions again. Yeah. I think I'd definitely get a porta potty thing if I did this again, and just be more organised in the van than I am. But you know, if you watch these episodes from the start, this journey from the start, then you'll see I've just thrown everything in pretty much. And it's so far been alright, but yeah, it would make life a bit easier. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on my next movement. So, back on the road again. Yeah, I feel a bit like I wimped out with the old getting in the hot springs water. It was warm, but yeah, it was a bit grimy, and you know, I don't know where I'm going to find a shower next, so you know, I'd want to probably get a shower after going in that water. So yeah, back on the road. I'm going to go down to the next little town. Hopefully there's some internet, so I can. There's no real signal where I was, so I need to study the map and make a decision as to where I'm going next. Yeah, and this lake, I can't quite see it at the moment on the right hand side. It's the biggest expanse of water I've seen in Spain. It is actually quite a big lake. Hopefully I'll be able to show you shortly, because it's yeah, it's quite a nice feature in the landscape. I think actually I'm probably going away from it now, so you won't get to see it. Right, I have a plan. So I'm heading across towards Portugal. I've set myself a bit of a challenge. Well, not a challenge, but I'm going to do. It's a good 3.5 hour drive, and I'm going to end up at a free parking spot, hopefully, past Cordoba. So yeah, I'm heading that way. So look at that view. That's a big old snow-covered mountain right there. Can I zoom in? Look at that. Just saw it between two hills and had to wait till I got a bit further so I could really get it in view, but wow. And I guess you can go skiing there. Where has the sun gone? How can I go on? It seems that the sun has gone away. Hopefully I'll find it again someday. Oh, it was so nice down in Alicante, the sun shining, and it's just gone cold and windy and miserable since. Now I'm driving into fog. Woe is me. Oh well. Lots of trees. There's some cool mountain coming up too. Well, I've still got a fair way to go, still a good couple of hours. Apologies if the camera is shaking a bit. Zoom in a bit. It's a good hill, isn't it? Green! There's green! I feel like I'm in a totally different country. It's just so much greener. I've gone through some kind of like flat lands where there are no hills, which was nice for a change. Long straight roads. But here, it's just completely green. I mean, perhaps they get more rain. You know, I have heard that the rain falls mainly in the plains in Spain, so maybe that's the reason why. But yeah, I'm off the beaten track again on some fairly small road, and I'll be at my destination within an hour. So yeah, I've been driving for, I think it was nearly 4 hours, the total destination, well, total journey time. But yeah, look at this. It's like a completely different world. It's nice. It's lush. Yeah. This is a really, really beautiful place. It's green and lush. Oh, I'm going to go over a bridge. Is it a dam? There's like a big standing stone on the right. Yeah, it's a dam. So this is a big reservoir on my right. I think I can get away with filming that. Going pretty slowly. absolutely beautiful. All these, I don't know what kind of trees they are, but the speed bumps. But they're covered in lichen. Oh dear. I'm about 25 minutes from the destination. I'm hoping there's going to be a shop. It is Sunday, so you know what, there's a little lay-by here. I'm going to pull over and have a coffee and have just a bit of a chill out, because I've been driving for a long time. What a nice spot. Yeah. Time for a coffee and a biscuit. A chocolate coated digestive. Oh, lovely. It's a bit grey and drizzly, but sheltered from the wind down here. It's pretty beautiful. Real nice area. And I've worked out that these trees are cork trees. They're the cork oak. This one hasn't had its bark stripped, but lots of the trees I'd noticed as I was driving along have had the bark all stripped off up to a certain point. I'll show you in a moment, because there's a few just up there when I've had my coffee. So this is one of the cork oaks. You can see up here, that's where they've harvested the bark to. There. And the same on this one up there. So all this has been stripped off. And yeah, lots of the trees are like that. This one down here as well, the one below it. Probably hard to make out on this image. But yeah, interesting. I was wondering what they were. Anyway, back on the road, I think. Not far away now, 20-25 minutes. So I'm kind of going around the reservoir, and I've just noticed there's a herd of wild horses grazing on the banks of the lake. There must be about 200 of them. Unfortunately, there's nowhere on this road I can really stop at the moment. Yeah, I'm kind of going away from them, but just thought I'd tell you that. Would have been nice to show you. I wonder if there'll be any more. I have just seen some goats grazing as well. They're quite big goats, so yeah, maybe they weren't horses, maybe they were goats. They were quite far away, you know. I couldn't tell, but they look like horses to me. I will do a Google search later on and see what is in the Parque Natural de Sierra de Hornochuelos, which is where I am. The Sierra de Hornochuelos. If you like your green spaces, then I recommend coming here. The sun's trying to come out, although it's looking pretty grey over to the left of me. It's quite a hilly area, and you can see how just green it is compared to where I've been. So yeah, taking me by surprise a bit. Just pulled over because I can see a vulture flying up there. There it is. Cool. Okay, I'm in Las Navas de Concepcion. Something like that. This is where the places, and I've noticed that over in this part of Spain, all the houses and buildings are painted white.
Take the next left towards Calle Jose Maria Pemen, then turn right onto Calle Jose Maria Pemen.
Okay, I'm taking the next left, and then I am about there. And that bar is open. That's a good sign.
Take the next right onto Calle Jose Maria Pemen, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, this I think is it. No gates, camper vans. Yes, I'm in the right place. Living la vida loca. Cool.
Your destination is on the right.
I have arrived. Well, guys, this is it. This is van life. This is what it's all about. It's warm enough. It's getting dark. I can hear an owl. I've lit a candle in the van. I've got a bottle of beer. The simple life. So, I got here. I went and said hello to the other English chap because you don't see so many. Nice guy. Out with his family and his dogs. Having a good time, I guess. Been here for a while. And then I went and had a walk through the town. And I ended up in the bar that was at the bottom of the road here. The one that you saw. Proper locals place. Pretty rural around here. Rural types. They seem like hunters. They're all kind of half of them are in camo. But they're definitely country folk. And yeah, quite nice to sort of experience that. Sat at the bar for a bit. Had a couple of beers. And managed to buy a bottle of beer. That one over there. To take away with me. So I came back. And I cooked up a meal of leftover broccoli and mushrooms, bit of spinach, with a packet pasta thing. So dead easy. I chucked in a packet of noodles as well, just to beef it up a little bit, you know. Jobs are good, and I swear I've said jobs are good a couple of times this evening through the course of the day. So yeah, jobs are good. But yeah, look at my view. Nice and atmospheric in the van. If you've been watching these videos, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the views, thanks for the likes and the comments. It's cool to be sharing this experience. So if you're enjoying it, nice one. Hopefully it's a little bit of inspiration to do something cool like this. Or whatever, hopefully you're just enjoying it. Anyway, enough waffling. I always say at the end of a sentence, right, enough waffling, or beautiful, or I've got my catchphrases and they're not great. I need to work on them. I need to work on them. Right, see you later. Good morning, folks. Well, not much of the morning left. I did have a bit of a late start. Yeah, I've been feeling a bit run down, and well, after finding the local bar last night, buying a bottle of beer to take away, I had a bit of a lie-in, and it rained all night. So yeah, I didn't really sleep all that well. So I slept in. I've got up and had a coffee. Got myself together, found a place to head towards, a couple of hours drive. So I'm driving through the rest of this Sierra de Hornochuelos. Yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm just taking the time. So yeah. And there's no public toilets in the town where I've just been. So I am looking out for a convenient place where I can sneak off into the woods, because does a man of the forest shit in the woods? You bet he does, when he needs to. Wish me luck. Hopefully I'll find somewhere before too long. So there's loads of pigs in the road. Oink, oink, oink. They're not wild boar. They all got tags. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, you little piggy. Oh my god. Well, that's the first for this adventure. Pigs. Little squealers. Wee, wee, wee. Well, that really was a mission. I couldn't find anywhere to pull over, or went through a couple of little towns. Okay, there's a couple of cafes, but no, couldn't find anywhere to park easily. Anyway, I found a supermarket, so yeah, that's a relief. Literally. I managed to do a bit of shopping as well. Got myself some Spanish sausages, some mushrooms. I've already got some eggs still, and some bananas and some orange juice, and I got a little pizzeria snacky thing to eat now. But yeah, it was starting to get uncomfortable. Anyway, probably too much information, but this is part of the reality of travelling in a van when you've literally just chucked everything in and gone, I'm going on a road trip. Yes, I will do things differently next time, for sure, for sure. So yeah, I was driving for a fair amount of time, and I'm heading over to Jerez de los Camberos, or I've totally said that wrong, but over towards the Spanish-Portugal border. So yeah, there's a parking place there. I'll see what time we get there. It's probably going to be about another hour. I don't mind going for a little walk somewhere. I'm out of that national park now. Again, a lovely drive, but yeah, it wasn't very comfortable needing the loo. So yeah, I might go further, maybe even get into Portugal. We shall see. I see a castle on a hill. Might have to go and get a closer look at that one.